Hi, Trojan families. My name is McConnaughey, and I'm really excited to have your student in my class this year. I realize that it looks definitely different than what we would normally see. I'm sad I don't get to see you and meet you all in person. There's definitely been some adjustments and some things to get used to, but I think so far it's going pretty well. So I am teaching economics and American government this year. So the first semester we'll be focusing on economics, and then the second semester we'll be focusing on American government. So in economics, we look at things like, why do we even have economics? What does it mean? What does it do? How do individuals and businesses and countries make decisions about their resources? We look at supply and demand. We look at things like economic indicators, which can help give us a better picture about how a country's economy is doing. We also look at some personal finance things, so like credit and banking. We don't spend a whole lot of time on that, but we do spend some time at the end of the semester with that. So next semester, we're focusing on American government, and right now is a good time to be learning about these things given the election that's happening. So in American government, we'll go over why do we have the type of government that we have. We'll look at documents like the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution. We'll learn about political participation, what you can do, as well as how the government works. So why do we have the three branches? What do they do? What are they responsible for? We'll also be looking at the Bill of Rights, which is always a favorite with the students. They really like to learn about what sorts of things the government can't take away from them. So we do a lot of things and we learn a lot of information over the year. I like to have projects and hands-on learning. This year that looks a little bit different, but I'm still trying to give them opportunities to apply the knowledge that they have to projects and to papers. One that students really tend to like is we look at what makes, or how do you figure out if a country has a good economy or a weaker one? And then they have to use the information that they've learned and they pick a country and they get to make decisions and recommendations about if that country's economy is healthy and should someone start a business there. So students really liked that last year. So I try to do things to get them engaged beyond just listening and writing notes on a Zoom lecture. So progress reports should have come out or are coming out very soon. So if your student's grade is not where they'd like it to be, really at this point, it's missing assignments. So just make sure that your student is turning in all of their work. If they're confused on an assignment or they are unclear about directions or they just weren't here and they don't know what it is, they're always free to reach out to me via email. They can come to conference period. On Wednesdays, we have blocks where I have office hours and they can come in and ask questions. But typically email is the fastest way to reach me. I get back to students usually pretty quickly, unless it's after like 4 or 5 during the week. And even then I'll still check my email sometimes after that time period. Let's see, so all of the information for our course is on Microsoft Teams. I also each week will send students sort of like a weekly wrap up with the list of assignments and things that I need for them to have done. So I highly suggest that they get used to using Teams and Class Notebook on Microsoft 365. However, I do try to send emails for those students who that may be an issue for. So I think that's it. If you have any questions, like I said, never hesitate to reach out to me. Email is the fastest and easiest way. But I'm more than happy if you'd ever like to have a Zoom conference or anything like that, we can definitely schedule a time so we can talk sort of one-on-one beyond just email. So I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm very excited for the rest of this year, and I will hopefully see you guys in person sometime soon. Have a great day.